What's up, peoples? It's a Terraformer, and we have Bowser's Valley. I've been mentioning it in other videos that I was thinking about doing some of this, and I was playing it, so I figured, yep, let's do this. So, I actually recorded this earlier today. I just was playing and playing for a while, actually. I pre-played, like, I thought I did this level, and then I pre-played the later levels, that I was showing off, and pretty much, yeah, I played a lot better when I pre-played it, and I didn't even try and dodge that there. I don't know what I was doing, but, you know, for the most part, I dodged stuff up, not there either. Wow, maybe I don't. I guess I didn't. I was doing that when I wasn't recording, I guess, which kind of sucks, but, I guess when I have the recorder on, I'm just, like, I have it in my mind and everything, but, you know, enough about that. The game. Well, I still have not progressed. I mean, I've gotten a secret exit, an extra secret exit that I didn't get before that, but yeah, yes, we'll be coming back there anyway, so I figured I'd just show off this side path, even though I had seen it already, showed it off at least 2 other times, I think, the first time, and then time showing it off, and then I didn't even try and dodge that either, just kind of jumped right into it, and I'll need a P-switch, so that's pretty great. I closed that real quick, I don't know why, but this jump is a little tricky. I died at least once there, and yes, that's just telling me if I bring stuff down a pipe, yes, just showing that off, that's broken for whatever reason, and yes, okay, so we will be making progress now, going through this other passage, which is quite similar to the other one, but it holds something valuable, and make sure you pick it up if you're playing this game, because you'll have to go through it again, and just barely dodging that thwomp. No hits at all. I don't think this second half gives any. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, there's no midpoint, so what am I talking about? This game, yes, utter lack of midpoint. So anywhere around here, you die. You start from the entire beginning, and I did that quite a few times. It was quite frustrating, but Reingard, whatever your name is, something, it's like something German or Slavic or something. I think German, but that's cool. But that's very cool. But you just need pinpoints. That's all. Your stuff isn't too bad. It's very memorizable and stuff, and that's why I'm not dying at least a lot. But you know. I cut a lot of stuff out. We have a 20-minute video, but it's all chock full of progress, even though we're on this level for 3 minutes already. But you know, actually that's not that long, but that is, I don't know. This level feels a lot longer. It takes a lot longer when I guess you don't know what you're doing and you haven't played it a bunch of times, some type thing. I don't know, something like that. Pretty swell. But I actually, this one level, it's Castle 3, Desert Castle, I am ashamed to admit, I put a midpoint in the castle basically because I don't think it's possible. I think there's too much that you have to rush, like, through a, you can't really rush through a line guide section in a castle, so I don't know. So, but it kind of like it messed up where loading stuff, and there's a cut, so if there's a lag on my screen, but yes, pretty much, it's, you go through like the entrance way, and then one big room with like 2 sections of like hallways with thwomps and stuff, and then line righty stuff, and it's pretty damn long. And then you go through a mastery section, and still no midpoint, and then you go through this hole, you get like swimming boots in the lava, and you can double jump, and you gotta find them and stuff, and it's cool, but it's in a level that's already pretty long. It's a little neat trick I found out. you hold down while you're jumping, and you can attack enemies and keep the shell. It's quite a useful attack as it has a pretty high kill rate, and it's usually one hit. It's always one hit. What am I saying? I don't think it ever isn't one hit on a standard enemy, at least. I don't know. It's not much of a mechanic. I mean, I've seen some people use it. Actually, I think PD Boo is the one that started me using that technique, because in his Hyper 6 escapades, he needs to play super awesome, and he's always saying, I'm playing so badly, but I'm like looking at it, it's like, but look what you're doing. It's like, it's kind of hard to play really good in those conditions. So we got more moles, and they're just jumping about, and can just rush moles. I mean, I usually forget that. I usually forget, oh hey, you don't need to burn them, you don't need to wait, you can just rush them. It's okay, it's okay. And Mr. Lava Lotus, you get burnt to a crisp, or spin jumped on, or just forgetting and standing there and waiting with a fire flower. That's a pretty great technique there, and that was a pretty... I got past that. I know I at least got possibly killed also, because there's insta-kill and below the pipes, so I mean, multiple ways things can happen. Yep, so finished that level, and we're moving on to this interesting level, Watery Express, that I really like this music. I don't know what it is, but I remember hearing it, and I think it was SSOH's playthrough of this, and that's really the only other person I know that played it, besides maybe like Retro Jugo, whatever, Spanish Chilean gamer. That's who it is, yes. Those are the only two people I can think of that did this. I cannot find a save stateless run of this, so yes, that's my concern, but I don't know, I find it interesting, and like, it's a difficulty, like, it's not like I can't do it, like, I can do it, I've gotten through pretty much the whole stage, it's just the time that is allowed, so, we'll see what happens. Long levels, I don't know. I still haven't found a fix for save state, so I can't, like, save after whatever level the hell I want, so I play until castles unless the game allows me to save all the time, and that's alright. That's real legitly, I don't know. Not really that it makes a damn difference, but, you know, just how I have to, you know, deal in the climate. Uh-oh, I'm down to one hit. I wonder what's gonna happen. Not death, because if it was death, it would have been cut out. I only leave an actual one death in the video, just because, I don't know, it was the only one I liked, I guess. It was the only one that was interesting to see, so I was just thinking about putting in death montage thing before the legit run, like, to show, like, the clips of it, and then show the actual run. I don't know, it would only affect me in, like, post-production, because in, like, standard production, I just wouldn't be talking in between, like, possibly victory run. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Usually I end up, like, only showing the two things, because I don't talk where I don't even get to, like, the part where I last died, so that's happened quite a few times, I'm pretty sure, and here I know I missed coins, and I'm just like, oh, really, I was hoping for a hit. I suppose there could have been a hit on a cloud or something to the right. Oh, cloudy adventure, and we're using fast forwards for no reason, really whatsoever, and did I just show a death there? Huh. I don't know what happened there, but you might have seen a death, and that's just fine. It's not really a big deal or anything. I thought better, but that's okay. That is just fine. Got this level. Getting a bit better with the like line righty stuff. Not really. Sometimes I don't know. Like I said, the first time through this that I played earlier today, I was like, I just zipped right through it. So I was like, okay, this should be no problem. And then I don't know, just hilarity ensued, and it's a pretty cool fuzzy indeed. The whole graphics for this level are pretty nice. I like the mushrooms. The mushrooms, I think I like mushroom graphics in games because one of the first games I ever played was this game called Jill the Jungle, Jill Goes Underground. The second one, DOS series, DOS platformers. And the first level involves like these pink, purple actually, these purple mushrooms, purple and blue, like, you know, old DOS graphics and everything. I don't know. Along with the music going on, pretty neat. And what I'm doing here is I'm pretty much not allowing that guy to spawn prematurely, and then I have to dodge him like going around that bend. So I deal with him in a straightaway. I don't know. That's the strategy I've became like accustomed to the last 2 times I played it, just because I was like, I really don't feel like getting hit or dying, possibly. So let's make this a little easier, and then totally forget what I was talking about, possibly even more interesting, possibly less, who knows. So could have been a good thing, could have been a bad thing. We got this part with the bullet bills, the ambush bills. As long as they have sound, it's okay, but, you know, sometimes it's better to take the hit on these long line righty stages, because you gotta remember, insta-death, so you gotta prioritize yourself, and that was like right on the clip of the pixel right there, I think. I don't know. It was something. It was a very close call, I guess. I'm trying to describe it all technical, but who cares? I almost could have got hit, and I'm not even sure if this 20-minute video is going to upload entirely. I don't know. I guess I'm going to find out if I'm gonna need to split it, and really it's not a big deal either way, because I think I'll just split it at 10 minutes or something, I don't know. And yes, I never get a fireball on this stage, so I don't know. I only have the 2 hits, and I guess I made through the first time because, yes, there was no editing first, unless I just utterly forgot a level, which, we'll see. We will see. We might have to pause and do a little more editing. I don't know. We'll see how necessary it is. We will see. We're in Cave Town, and it's pretty neat that Small Mario has a ducking animation, and it's not like, I don't know, like you have, say, games like Mario X World by Anna Kitty, and I mean, difficult hacks, but like, I don't know, he never put that right. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but who knows? It's not really a big thing. This might be a newer hack, maybe. I don't know. It's possible, but it's an interesting one. Very interesting indeed. And I said it in another video, but if you didn't see that or you forgot, the World 2 that I'm on, it's actually the overworld. So it's not just a little map that I thought it was. It is the actual full-blown overworld, and there's a few, like at least 3 or 4 worlds on it, so that's pretty neat, I think. Pretty neat, because I only thought this was like 6 worlds, so that definitely sparked my interest. Yep, I was futzing with lunar magic on a locked game, no less. Like that, I'm terrible. Like I just renamed it. Like and put the SRM with it. No replaying. Terrible. Is that like complete cheating? I mean, I could technically take it out for the rest of the Let's Play, and therefore nothing has changed. But you know, we will see. I'll see. Maybe it's possible without it. Maybe I can go through without dying. Who knows? Who knows? We will see eventually. Last level, Ghost House. Yeah, I'm only remembering the boss fight because that's where stuff happens, and I'm like, it's pretty hilarious too because I think I had 4 hits on him, and it's okay. It's okay. So yes, I recorded some other stuff actually. I recorded the rest of that Aether level, yes. Yep, that explains, but I will actually show something better, well not better, I don't know, maybe more interesting, maybe more time consuming. I did have to edit a part of it actually, but yes, Aether. I finished the rest of the 1 level, and I did the alternate path, and then I did an alternate path from back in time, in World 2. Yes, what am I doing? Oh, I'm just getting the coin that I probably didn't even, like, complete the set in this run. Or, I'm actually pretty sure I definitely didn't, but, oh well. It's not that big of a deal, it's the save point anyway, and I keep switching off conversations. But yes, Aether. Whatever that one castle was that had 2 paths, the 2 pipes. And, yes, I did them, and they were quite rage-filled, but you can't hear that, and I cut most, if not all, the deaths out, if possible. Yeah, probably, because I did it like this, so I probably did the same damn thing. I don't know. I don't think it's always something people would be interested in seeing. I like to put more progress into my videos, I guess. I guess that is what I prefer to do, even though you're not seeing the complete legit experience, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just still doing this Let's Play thing just for funsies, seeing where it leads, but I don't know specifically. And here is the room that you're supposed to get double jump, but sometimes you don't, so what I figured I was gonna show off anyway was the way I originally did it, because, what do you know, the double jump boots didn't work, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm doing it this way, so yeah, it's not really hard or anything, it's just, like, more you gotta wrangle around boots, that's, yes, and then sometimes you get where you, you can't do it, come on, okay. Alright, we got it. We got this. Let's go. Come on, boo friends. You were once living, and now you are helping me reach the boss, and stuff. I really don't know. Come on. And there's going to be an edit in about 5 seconds, because I'm going to get right next to it, right close, and I'm gonna lose progress utterly, and then I'm gonna cut there and go right into the boss door. I didn't show any more wrangling. And we have the boo fight, and I'm doing the jumping off blocks technique. I don't know, I can't see anything because of the edit, but, you know, I was doing that a few times, and I guess I was just, like, being all cocky and stuff, and not really paying attention, and did something dumb like that, and I don't know how many hits that was. It was at least 3, but then I do this, and I showed off how you're legitly supposed to do it. Double jump, yeah. Double press the jump button, the B button, I think it is, and, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, sometimes it's just broken, it's not, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal, that's probably why the boos are there anyway, just in case. It's like, just in case, like, my thing breaks, then you can have this, okay. So, still messing around with that, but then at one point I was just like, screw it or something, I don't know, I was just kind of bored anyway, so it wasn't really a big deal. There's no real threat other than the insta-death at the bottom, but it's like he only takes 5 hits, so in theory you can just use the top row and just don't miss a lot, don't grab it too soon, and you're good to go. And yes, that is what I have to say. Video almost being over. No live play in this video. Sorry, but you know, I don't know what I'm doing with Bowser's Valley as far as that, because the levels are long. If I take out what I edited, then I pretty much, yeah, I probably will be doing it like this, because they're long, and I'm confused how there's so much time on the clock. Okay, that's why there's so much time on the clock, because yes, the graphics are changed. Why not show it? There's slight work, possibly 10 minutes of work. Sometimes actually getting those extra graphics to work takes some time. I don't know. That's finicky.